Hello and welcome to Play and Learn Storytime for March 17th, 2021. My name is Sarah Scoggin and I'm the Early Childhood Librarian at the Newburgh Free Library. This story time is for ages 18 to 36 months and our theme today is animals. Let's start as always with our opening song, The More We Sing Together. The more we sing together, 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 the more we sing together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we sing together, the happier we'll be. We can also say we laugh together. The more we laugh together, 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 the more we laugh together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we laugh together, the happier we'll be. And you could say the more we care together, clap together, any other actions that you want to put into the song. Okay. I'm afraid that due to copyright restrictions on videos, I can't read you books in full, but I did want to recommend How Do You Take a Bath by Kate McMullen and illustrated by Sydney Hansen. So animals take baths all kinds of ways. The monkeys have their moms comb their hair with their fingers. The dogs splash in puddles. Hippos have birds that clean them. Are any of those ways that you take a bath? And there's lots of other animals that you can learn about how they take a bath. And if you want to order this or any other books in our collection, I will have a link in the video description of how to order them via curbside pickup. Or if you're not sure what books you want, you can tell us an age group and a theme, or just the types of book you like, funny books, and we will put them on hold for you through the Pick Books for Me program. And I'll put a link to that also in the description. Okay, since we're talking about animals, let's do a song called I Had a Rooster. And this is a remembering song. So we'll say what animals we have, like a rooster, and then we'll add some more. I had a rooster and the rooster pleased me. I fed my rooster in a greenberry tree. The little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doodle-dee, doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doo. And what kind of animal should we give this rooster for a friend? How about a horse? I had a horse and the horse pleased me. I fed my horse in a greenberry tree. The little horse went neigh, neigh, neigh. The little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doodle-dee, doodle-dee, doodle-dee-doo. Let's have one more animal. How about a goat? I had a goat and the goat pleased me. I fed my goat in a greenberry tree. The little goat went meh, meh, meh. The little horse went neigh, neigh, neigh. The little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doodle-dee, doodle-dee, doodle-dee, doo. And you could add as many kinds of animals as you want. You just remember them backwards. So the most recent one, and then going back always to the rooster that says doodly-doo. All right, what other kind of animals could we talk about or sing about? How about we get out our felt board here, and I'm going to sing a part of a song called Over in the Meadow. There's lots of different versions of this song. All going to start with a toad, mother toad, and a little baby toad. Over in the meadow, in the sand, in the sun, lived a bumpy mother toad and her little toady one. Wink, said the mother, I wink, said the one. So they winked and they blinked in the sand, in the sun. Over in the meadow where the sky gleams blue lived an old mother sheep and her little lammies too. Ba, said the mother, wee, ba, said the two. So they baaed and they ran where the sky gleams blue. Over in the meadow, in a hole in a tree, lived a bright mother bird and her little birdies three. Sing, said the mother, we sing, said the three. So they sang and were glad in a hole in a tree. Over in the meadow, in the reeds by the shore, lived an old mother muskrat and her little muskrats four. Dive, said the mother, we dive, said the four. So they dove and they dug in the reeds by the shore. Just one more will do. Over in the meadow, in a snug little hive, live a buzzy mother bee and her little bees five. Buzz, said the mother, we buzz, said the five. So we buzzed and they hummed in their snug little hive. And I really like that song because they can hear the patterns, they can say what the sounds are. They learn a little bit about what animals do, like the muskrats, they dig in the shore by the edge of the reeds. And we do have that in a book form. This is Over in the Meadow, a version by John Langstaff. So you could put hold on that for curbside as well. How about a finger rhyme, the itsy bitsy spider? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. And speaking of different ways to learn with rhymes and many things, I'd always like to mention the Newburgh Basics. So here to tell us a little bit more about that, we have Anthony Roncal.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anthony Roncal, and I work with the Family and Community Engagement Department in the Newburgh Enlarged City School District as the Elementary Parent Coordinator. And yes, as we like to speak about the Newburgh Basics, it's a program that includes 5 strategies of engaging with children from 0 to 3 to increase childhood brain development. And this was a strategy developed by Ron Ferguson. And it's important that the data shows that 80% growth happens in the first 3 years. And also racial, ethnic, and social economic skill gaps are very clear by the data that is clear by the age of 2. So some of the the 5 strategies that include in the basics is maximize love, manage stress, talk, sing and point, count, group, and compare, explore through motion, and discuss stories. Some of these have been done by Ms. Goggin. And if you guys are interested in learning more about it, there is a Newburgh Basic website. It's newburghbasics.org. And we also do have information on our district webpage. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'll put a link in the description to go right to the Newburgh Basics webpage, and they have videos there with lots more detail. I just want to do a couple more quick rhymes with our puppet friends, and then it'll be time for our craft. Here we have Robbie the Rabbit. Robbie the Rabbit is fat, fat, fat. His soft little paws go pat, pat, pat. His soft little ears go flop, flop, flop. And when Robbie runs, he goes hop, hop, hop. Getting to be spring, almost time for rabbits. And then we have our friend, Tibby the Tabby Cat. We're going to ask him what he's been doing. Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been? I've been to London to look at the Queen. Pussycat, pussycat, what did you there? I frightened a little mouse. under her chair. And you can always do these rhymes just pretending with your fingers or a picture of an animal. For example, two little blackbirds. I've just printed this clip art off of the internet, and I cut it out so there's a little strap in the back for me to put my hand in. But again, you could just do these thumbs as blackbirds. So here we go. I do little blackbirds. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named Jack, the other named Jill. Fly away, Jack. Fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack. Come back, Jill. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named Jack, the other named Jill. Fly high, Jack. Fly low, Jill. Come back, Jack. Come back, Jill. And as children get more used to rhymes like that, you could do other opposites, like flying left and right, or you could have one that's big and small. Okay, and last but not least, I just want to recommend the book. Lots more animals should definitely not wear clothing. This is a great way to have kids exercise their imaginations. So why shouldn't they wear clothing? There's lots of reasons. For example, because a spider could get tangled. And one of the basics that was mentioned is read and discuss stories. So we said, well, how do you discuss a story with someone who's only 20 months old, say, by pointing out things like, oh, you have a baseball cap like that, or, oh, that's your favorite color, you like blue things, or you could count the eyes, or just think of a silly thing that spider could wear. Like, why doesn't a fish need a raincoat? It would be foolish for a fish to say, oh, the fish are underwater, they don't need an umbrella. And just let them like pause over the pictures, not going really quickly. There's very big print, so if you just read through this, just reading the words quickly and turning the page, they wouldn't get the full benefit of it, because they wouldn't have a chance to just kind of do a story walk through the pictures and let them think about them, practice turning the pages. So now I want to turn over the program to our Newburgh Basics participant, Teresa Brown, for our animal craft.
Hello, everyone. I'm showing you right now the final product of one version of our rabbit, and you saw that our theme are animals. There's lots of different ways you can imagine using your hand, and that's what we're going to be doing, using your hand to create different animals. Now, for the rabbit, basically, you're going to trace your hand, but you're going to make it just so that you use 2 fingers for each ear. And you're going to make it very simple as you trace. If your child is able to, they can trace their own hand. If not, it's a chance for you to have a little contact and trace it for them. Then we're just going to connect the 2 lines there. Now, these are going to serve as your ears. I'll just turn it this way so you can see. All you need to do is make the inside of the ear, and then your child can either color it with colored pencil or a crayon, or they can cut out paper. So there's a lot of different options that they can do. Then I happen to enjoy the Dollar Tree because you can get different craft items very cheap. So here's some pom-poms, some eyes, and even their glue. One of the things that I did is I glued on the 2 wiggly eyes, then a pom-pom, and I used pipe cleaner that I had in my closet. Then the next thing that you would do is just add a little bit of cheek, and then the tongue or the mouth area. And again, you can always draw this if you don't have any of the other materials. You can always draw it for the child or have them draw the 2 eyes. Always remember, you discuss everything that you're doing, and you can have a conversation about there are 2 eyes, there are 2 ears, there's 1 nose, there's 1 mouth. And there's just different ideas that you can come up with as well. Ask the child, what other animals they can develop using their hand. A very popular one are the birds because our hands look like feathers. So right here, we have a chick. And as you see, it's just the hand being traced to be the wing of the chick. One of my favorites is the flamingo, which is a new one for me. But you can go anywhere online and just just search handprint animals, and you can come up with a lot of different ideas. This one, I created my own animal. So I wonder what I could call it. Again, that could engage your child in different ideas. I hope you enjoy creating with your child.
Thank you.
Thank
Another craft that you could do, that one's like, the simple, whatever materials you have. If you happen to have some construction paper and an envelope, this is an envelope that I've just pasted green construction paper on and snipped it to look like grass. And then inside I have clip art of different animals. If you just search clip art, and I just printed them out, then you can pull them out, like hiding in the grass, and say, oh, I hear a sound, neigh, and then have them say, oh, what animal is that, and pull it out. Or you can take out the animal and have them make the sound. You could have it where you have two of each animal, and then as you take it out, you match it with the ones that you have already done. So I always try to think of ways you can always expand upon the learning from something, even if it's just something very simple. You can learn so much from it by just thinking, how else can I engage my child with thinking about the activity. So let's just sing our closing song. Bye, goodbye, and see you soon. See you soon. See you soon. Bye, goodbye, and see you soon on another day. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye, everyone.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pointer, Chief of Pediatrics at Cornerstone Family Healthcare. I've had a lot of families ask recently if they still need to bring their kids in for well child checks and vaccines if most of the family is quarantining or isolating at home. So I'm here today to give you a few reasons why it's still important to bring kids in for their regularly scheduled visits. First of all, vaccines are still necessary to help protect kids from getting sick. Some of the vaccines we give protect kids against illnesses from the environment, so tetanus, an infection that can come from injuries, or hepatitis A, which can be spread through food. Some other illnesses like pertussis or whooping cough and chickenpox can be spread to kids from other family members whose immunity may have worn off over time. And we can't forget that just a couple years ago, we had a measles outbreak here in Orange County. The last thing we want is when COVID rates to go down for there to be an outbreak of another vaccine preventable disease. So it's really important to get kids in now before they're out in the environment exposed again. And there are reasons other than vaccines to bring your kids to the doctors. We check for things like anemia and lead. We also check their growth. We look at development and how they're learning and make sure that they're staying on track. As always, it's our job to keep you and your families safe and healthy. But we want you to feel safe too. So if you have any questions about what your doctor's office is doing to take precautions to protect you and your family, please give us a call and ask. Most importantly, we want you to know that we are here for you, and we're really looking forward to seeing your kids again. Thank you.